Hello fellow Mass Effect fans, Razor here. I'm back for my calibrations to bring you a tiny bit of Mass Effect news, but mostly just a little bit of news on my channel. It's been a little bit since I've uploaded a video, and there are two reasons for that. I just don't want you to think I've forgotten about you all. Trust me, I haven't. I keep tabs on my channel and my videos while I do my Mass Effect research and homework each day, and I even respond to some of the comments, so if you have tips into new Mass Effect news you may have found, feel free to send me a message or comment. I'll even feature my favorite comments in my future videos. And speaking of comments, I actually have a question for you all, and it has to resort to the timeline of Mass Effect and what specific timeline you'd like to see in Mass Effect 4. And when I say timeline, I mean, do you want the game to take place after the events of Mass Effect 3, right after the Reaper War? Do you want to see it take place during the First Contact War, and perhaps play as the first human who ever went to the Citadel? Do you want it to take place maybe 100, 200, 300 years after the Reaper War? Leave a comment explaining your favorite timeline idea and why you think it'd be a great choice. If I like your comment, and if it has a lot of thumbs up, I'll feature it in the next video.
Working on collector data, have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent, and toying with me.
Speaking of my next video, it will be a major video. It'll feature all the remaining information I haven't given you in my previous two videos, along with a little bit of new information I have found. I plan to summarize all the Mass Effect information up to this date in that video, so that will be a good video to watch. And back to my two reasons I mentioned of why I haven't uploaded in a while. Well, the first one is a small and minor one. I am in college, and it is almost finals time. I've had a few projects and papers and homework and endless things and stuff, and oh my god to do, oh my god. But I did it all, thankfully. It's all complete now except for one paper or two, and that will be no big deal. I could do that in a couple hours. So I have a lot more time to dedicate to making these videos, but that's not even the main reason. There's another reason, one that you might be excited to hear. And that's because we have a good possibility that we will get some solid Mass Effect 4 news soon. How soon? How about a few days at the Game Awards? Now, you might be thinking, the Game Awards? I've never heard of that. Well, that's because it used to be called the VGX last year, and now it's called the Game Awards, and it's coming Friday, December 5th. This Friday. That's only a few days. That's incredible, right? Surprise, surprise to those who weren't expecting this news. Now, the reason I mention this is because, as I mentioned in my previous video, Dragon Age Inquisition is out, and BioWare is focusing heavy on Mass Effect now, so much that BioWare Edmonton, the main BioWare studio, has dedicated most of their staff to BioWare Montreal to help make the game. They are going to focus all their hype and media on Mass Effect 4 now, and if Mass Effect 4 doesn't make an appearance at the Game Awards, don't worry, because I know when it will definitely make an appearance. Now, before I talk about that, I just want to tell you that the Game Awards will have a live broadcast starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you could view this live broadcast at thegameawards.com. We could start throwing our monies at the screen. Monies at the screen! I would be so stoked to see, I don't know, whatever game developer walk off stage, and then the stage just goes black, and it's quiet. And then all of a sudden, you just hear, space. Space never changes. Or maybe that's a different game. Anyway, you get my point. It would just be amazing to see Mass Effect go across the screen at the Game Awards, even if it's just a 20-second trailer. I would just pee my pants twice. I would pee my pants, change my pants, and then pee those pants immediately after changing them. I wouldn't even walk anywhere. Just put them on, pee again. I would just be so excited. I would bang my heads into walls. I would yell at goldfish. I would eat all the bagels. But if Mass Effect isn't at the Game Awards, which there is a chance, I'm not guaranteeing they'll be there. I'm just saying it is a possibility. I will, however, guarantee they will be at E3 in 2015. I'm sure you all know about E3, the major video game entertainment expo. It's going to take place in Los Angeles, at the LA Convention Center between June 16th and 18th in 2015. I will almost guarantee Mass Effect will make an appearance there, and why do I say this? Because last year at E3 in 2014, Mass Effect made an appearance, albeit it was a small one. They played a short trailer of BioWare talking about the future generation of their RPG games, and they showed us some footage of Mass Effect 4 in development and some of the early prototype game footage. Now, if they showed that before Inquisition was even released, now that the game is out, you can guarantee there will be a major Mass Effect 4 presence at E3 in 2015.
I won't be second-guessed on my own ship by my
I will
own
bet
ship.
half of my fleet's dreadnoughts on that. And I say that because I don't have any dreadnoughts. Anyway, that's all the news I have for you guys. Look for my next major video to be made soon. I'm already working on it. I just wanted to put this video out there to update you all, and to let you know to keep your eyes out for the Game Awards this Friday. Now remember to leave a comment answering my question of what timeline you'd like to see in Mass Effect 4 and why you think that timeline would be great. Maybe explain some missions or the major story that could go along with that timeline, some characters. Put your heart into it, and I promise you some of my favorite comments along with some of the community's favorite comments I will put and feature in my next video. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more Mass Effect news. And before you go, I had a technical issue with some of my software, and I know this video is a day late. The Game Awards were last night, and there wasn't any Mass Effect news. That being said, I am busy on my next video, and I have all of the Mass Effect information I have found to date compiled, and I will give it all to you in that video, so make sure you look for that video. Now thanks for watching again. Now get back to scanning those planets for Paladilia Mananium.